Hello, everybody, and welcome to the RMRL, Rohan's Marble Racing League, where today we are here at the ABBC race, the race sponsored by Team Beyond Comprehension. Let's review the the current standings. Currently, for the marbles, we have Hell at the top with 16 points. Then we have Alt F4 with 15 points, Jovial Merriment with 13, and then the rest of the top 10, I'll just go down. And Broccoli Cousin, LinkedIn, Seesaw and Vinegar, Green Screen, Sandwich Topper, Periwinkle Purple, and Viagra Falls. In the team standings, we have Control Alt Elite with 28 points, Haunts HRT with 27, Food Yummy with 25, and then RMG Sour Power, Beyond Comprehension, Fun Time, The Pestilence, and Milk Sack. Now, if the standings I just said are different from the description that I put on the HRT highway race, it's because we ran two practice races, which are on the Google Sheet that is publicly accessible. The results from these races, by the way, the winter practice was won by Viagra Falls, then Job, and then Broccoli Cousin, and the MCWV Redemption practice was won by Jovial Merriment, then Periwinkle Purple, and then Job. Some good points there for Job. But now we're on to the ABBC race. So now I will keep note of who places what. But here's the same track that we've been using the entire season. Thanks to the guy, by the way, who made this game. I'll link him in the comments, or in the description. Actually, I'll also put his name up on screen. But we'll start with who will be eliminated in 24th. And obviously, just so that we know who's here, because it's been a while since I've done this, I'm going to name everyone best from my memory. We have Mudbrick, Mio de Noche, Downtown Skybox, Microwave, Periwinkle Purple, Pepto Abysmal, Alta 4, Lean, Lazer with a Z, Job, Viagra Falls, LinkedIn, Broccoli Cousin, Control C, Green Screen, Seesaw and Vinegar, Lemonade Snow, Sandwich Topper. I think that's Salmonella Heaven, Jovial Merriment, E. coli, Hell, and the Souls of the Danged. So let's get this race away. And here we go. We have Broccoli Cousin in the lead, Sandwich Topper just behind. We have Microwave and Hell. We have a good lead here. Sandwich Topper trying to make an overtake but misses out. We got Broccoli Cousin leading, Sandwich Topper, Microwave, Hell, Jovial Merriment. I think that's Pepto Abysmal. And Sandwich Topper takes the lead. And oh my goodness. We see Broccoli Cousin being pushed all the way back. I wonder who will be 24th. And it may just be Broccoli Cousin. The man who was leading the race is now in last. And I know, by the way, that Broccoli Cousin was spelt wrong, and that's kind of the joke. Oh, they got stuck. So 24th will sadly be given to Broccoli Cousin. A great fight off the gate, but not enough. And we see some good places from Sandwich Topper, E. coli, and Alta 4. And Alta 4 gets the lead in. And again, Microwave is up in second place. Will anyone come down the second area? It looks like Alta 4, and so does Microwave, but who gets a better exit? E. coli going down the other path, and it looks like he's getting a better start. It looks like Periwinkle Purple is now in the mix. Alta 4 going down the back route and making it through. Microwave, a consistent second place, finishes. And there's Viagra Falls. I wonder, 23rd, and it looks like it might be, hopefully not Seesaw and Vinegar, but we are seeing a slow approach from the blue of LinkedIn and the olive of Sandwich Topper, and it might end up being the blue of LinkedIn. Control Shift Alt Windows L. Who's currently getting stuck. I'm gonna have to help him once everyone comes through. Or unless someone eliminates themselves, which is what we've had before. And never mind, they've made it down. Alta 4 with an amazing starting position. As the race goes on, Alta 4 going in We see a good jump from Viagra Falls and Periwinkle Purple just behind an E. coli. And Viagra Falls gets hit back. Can someone make it down the escape route? Alta 4 tries, but there goes Viagra Falls. And the white of Mio de Noche. We'll see the green of Control C come down, but who will claim first? It's Control C. Then it's Viagra Falls, Periwinkle Purple, Mio de Noche, Alt F4, Salmonella, I think, yep. And there's our second place finisher, Mi Croave, who is 22nd, and it sadly looks to be green screen or not green screen. It might be our first time race winner, Sea Salt and Vinegar. Sadly, it has to be. And leg 4, the most intense battles and the intense overtakes, Sandwich Topper almost eliminating themselves. Okay, I know you don't want to get eliminated, but you're gonna have to, dude. And let's see, as leg 4 gets started, the moments happen here. Who will we see? And that is for Viagra Falls as he tries to make it down, but Periwinkle Purple and Mio de Noche. Periwinkle Purple takes first, Mio de Noche in second, and there's our boy, Viagra Falls. Sorry for that voice crack. Jovial Merriment, Hell. Where is our buddy, Microwave, who might be coming in last? The man who was battling in second countless times is now about to sit in the 21st spot. And here we are off. Periwinkle Purple in first, but it looks like Mio de Noche gets the move. Coming down into the little stairs. But it looks like it's an advantage for, I think that's Salmonella. Unless someone else can get a move in. Salmonella continues down in first place in this leg. And Mio de Noche tries, fails, and it's Salmonella in first place finisher. And it looks like it'll be the man we haven't seen this entire race, the Souls of the Danged. Which, by the way, if anyone wants to see individual highlights videos for individual marbles, let me know on the Instagram, DM me, and I'll make one. Possibly. As we see Downtown Skybox make the move into the first corner as we get into Sector 2. Section 2. I'm too used to Formula 1, my bad. And let's see who comes out first. And it's Downtown Skybox. It's also Teal, which I don't remember their name, to be honest. Last I checked, I think this is Job. As Job comes down. Job comes in first. And here comes our consistent fighter, Viagra Falls. Here comes Periwinkle Purple, Alta 4, Lean, Sandwich Topper. And the final one to finish off the row is Downtown Skybox, the person who was in the lead, or the marble in the lead, at the beginning. And it looks like 2 from my team. By the way, I'm not biased at all. One of my team, actually, all from my team are still here, which are, I'm the team captain of RMG Sour Power. But we'll see 19th going to Pepto Abysmal. And the race starts again. And we've gotten, it was a little lag spike. We have Hell in the lead. We have Green Screen in the lead. We have Mud Brick in the lead. We have Alta 4. Green Screen's making the other move. And Green Screen will take first. Let's go. Green Screen takes first, followed by Mio de Noche. Mud Brick. Our fighter, Viagra Falls. Sorry, not Souls of the Danged. Sandwich Topper. We have Control C. And finishing off that line. Oh, actually, you just wanted a better advantage. Uh-oh. I don't think you're supposed to sit there. Let's see who will take 18th. And it might be heaven to take 8th. Oh, not! It's Downtown Skybox! Downtown Skybox self-eliminates. Jovial Merriment comes in. And we see, Heaven coming down to make the first place spot, followed by our championship, our second place spot in the championship, Alt F4. Let me make sure that that's right. Yep, Alt F4 is in second place. And now we see Mudbrick coming down. Green Screen, Jovial Merriment, Sandwich Topper, Viagra Falls. who will be 17th here in the AB Beyond Comprehension race. And our 17th place spot is going to be for poor old Lean. But now, Lean will sit back and watch the rest compete. As we get down into leg 9, the first leg involving these disappearing platforms that now Lazer with a Z will get into first, followed by Lemonade Snow. Looks like Mio de Noche finding a spot. Let's see how they'll make it down here. This is just a bunch of disappearing platforms that end off with the final place. So it's realistically who can keep it to the left side first, or the longest, pretty much. Because if you're on the left side, you will be guaranteed the win. Well, not too far on the left side, because then you'll just get knocked off. But we do see the group following down. We see our fighter in the back fighting Lemonade Snow, but this isn't the end, obviously. There's still a lot more of these disappearing platforms left, but it's kind of a sad thing to see Viagra Falls in the back of the pack here. And here we go into the final gate. Mio de Noche, Lazer with a Z, green screen, Heaven, and ooh, a nice move by Viagra Falls. That guarantees a spot, which means that 16th is to the other purple, Periwinkle Purple. And let's see who will be next. In leg 10, we have Mio de Noche in a good spot, and Mio de Noche getting down first. We have a little bit of some lag, and Lemonade Snow overtakes Jovial Merriment. Green screen making moves, and we move on to the next section. As we see Mio de Noche, Lemonade Snow, Jovial Merriment, Lazer with a Z, E. Coli, Heaven, that is Lazer with a Z, green screen, Job, Mud Brick, Control C, Hell. And we get a good launch. And there goes Heaven. Lemonade Snow takes the lead now. Mud Brick's coming back for some more. Here comes Lemonade Snow. And Lazer with a Z is Jovial Merriment. And it's Jovial Merriment in first place. We might see an elimination here from not green screen, from Job, from Heaven. Heaven's gonna be out this race in 15th. As we start leg 11, we have Hell in the lead. A slow start for everyone. Hell gets a nice boost. Can Hell make it through the escape road? Gets a block, but makes it through. Same with Job. And there comes Sandwich Topper making the lead, but Hell makes it through. Hell, Sandwich Topper, and Job, Lazer with a Z, Jovial Merriment, Control C, green screen. We even see Alt F4, Lemonade Snow, Mio de Noche. Ooh, there's Viagra Falls again, E. Coli. And our last place finisher will be Salmonella in 14th. As we start leg 12, Hell again in the lead. And we see Sandwich Topper come through. Will someone make the overtake on the outside? Doesn't look like it. Looks like Sandwich Topper's going to get a nice calm lead as Lemonade Snow makes the break for it. Comes down, overtakes. Does it happen? No. We see Sandwich Topper take first. Lemonade Snow getting a good second. Claiming a nice spot in. There's third place of Lazer with a Z, Hell, and then Jovial Merriment. Who will be 13th? And it sadly looks to be the Brown of Mud Brick. It's not Mud Brick. It is our fighter, Viagra Falls. Just out of the points by a few. As we see leg 13, we see green screen get an amazing jump. We see the next being Lazer with a Z. Lemonade Snow trying. Control C also attempting. We need to see where this guy goes. And there's green screen in first place. Lazer with a Z just behind. Alt F4. Control C and Job. Mud Brick coming through. The man who we thought was going to get eliminated is now controlling the pack. And we see Sandwich Topper a little slow here out the box. But it's all down to where E. Coli sits. Can Sandwich Topper escape the elimination? They can, and it's out for Mud Brick. Was able to escape 13th, but not escape 12th. And now we start leg 14. Green screen in the lead. Jovial Merriment. Up, not Jovial Merriment. Alt F4 comes in to make a play. But these disappearing slanted platforms cause people like Lemonade Snow to take the lead immediately, but then back to green screen, and then to Lazer with a Z. And now to Jovial Merriment. And now we move on to section 4. Who will we see come out? Welcome to the halfway point. Here comes Lazer with a Z, Sandwich Topper. E. Coli is still in this. Green screen Alt F4. Hell, see even Mio de Noche. We're seeing some good fighting here. Alt F4 getting stuck on this little spinny thing. And we see them coming down to this bouncy platform. And Mio de Noche gets the move in. Mio de Noche bouncing off the platform again. Who can make it through? Mio de Noche makes it through. Lazer with the Z makes the overtake. Can Lazer with the Z claim first, or will it be someone else? It's Job, or not Job. It's close to Job. It's Job. In first, Lazer with a Z, E. Coli probably. Green screen instead. 11th place. The last place that's gonna be out of the points is going to be awarded to either Sandwich Topper or Lemonade Snow. And it looks like Lemonade Snow makes the break. So does Sandwich Topper. Who will take it? Sandwich Topper takes the 11th place spot out of the points. A great race for Sandwich Topper throughout, but just out of the points. As we start leg 15, we have Jovial Merriment in the lead. Green screen down in the back there. We see these blinking platforms, I'll call them. Jovial Merriment getting a nice, calm lead. Unless someone can steal it away. Doesn't look like it. Jovial Merriment will win here in a pretty good gap. But our loser might be E. Coli. Alt F4 is the one being eliminated. E. Coli slotting right before Alt F4. Alt F4, our second place finisher, or second place title stander. It's definitely not the right words. And instead it's Control C and Salmonella. Alright, sorry, not Salmonella. That's E. Coli. Job takes a nice spot. And we'll see who gets eliminated in 9th. And it might just be Jovial. No! Ah, that's E. Coli, but that's... I feel like that was kind of expected. E. Coli is still getting points, by the way. It's just, you know, you got stuck. So, I couldn't do much about it. It's also not my fault. As we start leg 17, we see nobody right now. Lemonade Snow making the break for it. Alt F4 trying, just missing out. But Lemonade Snow gets sent back, and now it's up to Job. But Lemonade Snow makes another move in and takes the lead once again. Here comes Job, also making the same path. It's Lemonade Snow, Job, and green screen. We see everyone else coming down. We see a lot of people stuck here. We might see an elimination from Mio de Noche. Make sure that is Mio de Noche, yeah. And it might be our first place in the standings. Hell will get eliminated here in 8th place. Hell wasn't expecting this early of an exit, but sadly, it is what it is. As we start leg 18, to find out who will take 7th, everyone makes a jump for it. Green screen tries, Lemonade Snow tries, and it's a move for Job. Job makes the move. In the real race, we've never seen Job this competitive, but Job makes first place. We'll see who comes out. And now we see Jovial Merriment coming in 2nd, green screen in 3rd. Let's see who will take 7th, Lemonade Snow. And let's see who will get 6th, and Leg 19. And a good move for Jovial Merriment makes it just over. We see Lazer with a Z come in. But Jovial Merriment passes over that red box, sending him back to the beginning. And so we see Lazer with a Z get an amazing start, an amazing run, a clean gap between Lazer with a Z and Jovial Merriment, the next marble up. Lazer with a Z will claim first. The question is who will be eliminated. Green screen makes it through, barely makes it through. Alt F4 gets eliminated, which means it's up to Mia de Noche and Alt F4, the two in the final, and it might be Alt F4. Alt F4 was escaping, losing multiple times, but I think this is the time that it's over for Alt F4 in 6th, where we now will see the top 5, and it is Alt F. Wait, this isn't right because now we're missing someone. Oh no. Alt F4 escapes again. Ah, didn't even see it. It looks like somehow Job has eliminated themselves in 6th. It's crazy that Alt F4 has escaped death twice. And our 6th place finisher is Job, who was fighting it throughout, but is still awarded some points at the end of the day. And Leg 20 is started. Our top 5 is Lazer with a Z, Green Screen, Mia de Noche, Alt F4, and Jovial Merriment. All of these guys have been very competitive throughout the season. Maybe except for Mia de Noche's DNF, I think, at the start. But other than that, Alt F4 can get some really good points if they finish high. Which here, it might be Green Screen in 5th. Green Screen has come down in 5th. Sad finish, but it's all okay, because now our top 4 is Alt F4, Lazer with a Z, Mia de Noche, and Jovial Merriment, and Alt F4 gets a nice run, which means our eliminated marble will be, oh, Mio de Noche. So our finale of who will take the final spot is between Jovial Merriment, Lazer with a Z, and Alt F4, where we get a better launch from these two, but it looks like Lazer with his, oh, let's see how it comes into section 6, the final section. Where's Lazer with a Z? But right on the tail of Alt F4, Jovial Merriment a clean gap. This is a good thing about Jovial Merriment, able to get a clean gap away. And Lazer with a Z stops Alt F4. Jovial Merriment cruising, but stopped. Jovial Merriment again on the cruise, still getting stopped. Downtown Skybox trying to follow behind Alt F4. Might get caught up. Gets caught up. But it doesn't matter. It all comes down to the final shootout of who will be crowned. Jovial Merriment in a clean position. Not Downtown Skybox. Lazer with a Z struggling. Trying to make it through. Jovial Merriment again with another clean move in. Getting a gap away from Alt F4 to try to make more spots at the final shootout. Or try to make more attempts at the final shootout to try and win it all. And there goes Lazer with a Z in the overtake on Alt F4. Lazer with a Z trying to get ahead of Jovial Merriment. They both come down at the same time. And it's Lazer with a Z on Jovial Merriment. Alt F4 nowhere to be seen. We see these two fighting it out. Lazer with a Z going back up. Alt F4 now makes the climb. Here comes again. They're coming back. Jovial Merriment. Alt F4 is down in the back. Lazer with a Z in the midst. Alt F4 joining the pack again. Making a spot between Jovial Merriment. Alt F4 making a spot between Jovial Merriment and Lazer with a Z. Jovial Merriment being left behind. Alt F4 getting the lead now. Jovial Merriment had a lead and is now losing it. Unless Alt F4 can mess up, it seems like we're getting pretty close to the final shootout. Jovial Merriment makes an overtake. Lazer with a Z takes it. We see now all the positions redone. And Alt F4 is in the lead. Will anyone get the free gap? They won't. It looks like it'll be Jovial Merriment in the lead. As they come down into the funnel, that'll input them into the final section. That'll bring them to the final shootout. With Jovial Merriment having a good gap. If Jovial Merriment could fall in the hole first, it'll be better. And Lazer with a Z gets the head. Jovial Merriment takes it back. Alt F4 now makes the slot in. And now they're battling to see who can get the pretty much. Jovial Merriment takes it. I couldn't even find the word, and Jovial Merriment already made it in. And Alt F4 and Lazer with a Z. Lazer with the Z misses out just barely. This might cost it here. Lazer with a Z struggling. Makes it almost through. Lazer with a Z, who we thought would be. Alt F4 is in the lead, and we get to the final shoot. Can Lazer with a Z make it through? He does. And here comes Jovial Merriment at the start of the final shoot. Alt F4 makes the first place position. Alt F4 wins it all. There's a random huge marble in the positions that I gotta knock out. Yeah, it's okay. It'll probably sit there. So it's between Jovial Merriment and Lazer with a Z. We know our first place is Alt F4, who can make the final spot. Alt F4 escaped elimination so many times and has now won the race. But it's between second and third, and Jovial Merriment takes second place, which means third place is awarded to not downtown, Lazer with a Z. So that's it. And I'll read out the places again. From 1st to 24th. Alt F4, Jovial Merriment, Lazer with a Z, Mio de Noche, Green Screen, Job, Lemonade Snow, Hell, E. coli, Control C, Sandwich Topper, Mud Brick, Viagra Falls, Salmonella, Heaven, Periwinkle Purple, Lean, Downtown Skybox, Pepto Abysmal, Souls of the Danged, Microwave, Sea Salt and Vinegar, Control C, and then 24th, Broccoli Cousin. Thank you for watching this race, the AB Beyond Comprehension race, and I'll see y'all on the next one.